The National League Rookie of the Year race is officially underway, and it's always filled with top prospects, but every season it seems like a few unexpected names rise to the top as serious contenders. Here are 7 dark horse candidates who could make a huge impact in 2025. And we begin with Quin Mathews, a St. Louis Cardinals prospect. Not the most hyped pitching prospect in the world, but he did run the entire minor league gauntlet last year, all the way from low A to triple A, all 4 levels. For Quin, Mathews is tall and lanky, standing at 6'5", 190 pounds, and he's made it up to triple A Memphis, showing solid strikeout stuff, 200 strikeouts over 140 innings pitched. To be exact, it's more than enough if he can generate a comparable line in the majors. The Cardinals have been experimenting with the rotation more and more as of late. As an example, recently, they just added Sonny Gray to their rotation back in 2024. Hopefully, Quin makes his way up to the big show soon and joins Sonny. And from one pitching prospect to another, we go to Andrew Painter. It's been a long road for Andrew Painter after he had Tommy John surgery over 2 years ago. But if he returns to his recent form, he has the talent to dominate and contend for an NL Rookie of the Year trophy. Painter's fastball-slider combination was already elite before the injuries, and if the Phillies can ease him back into action, he could carve out a key role into their rotation. And we did see him break his professional baseball hiatus in the Arizona Fall League last year. Very limited sample size, as the Phillies do want to ease him back into his system. But hey, he looked impressive in that very short stint. His ceiling is as high as any young pitcher in the game right now. And if his stuff is back post-Tommy John, he could be a serious force to be reckoned with in the National Leagues. Let's go on to Chase Burns. Burns has one of the nastiest fastballs in all the minors. He throws straight gas routinely, touching triple digits with ease. The Reds have a young, electric pitching staff already, right? Hunter Green impressed on opening day not too long ago, and Burns could fit right in if he does get the call up to the show. Burns can overpower hitters, an aspect that seems more and more sought after as the game evolves and velocity speeds up with it. His ability to generate swings and misses is undeniable, and if he sharpens his command to supplement that velocity, he has the potential to rack up strikeouts in bunches at the highest level. And the funny thing is, Burns played some of his college ball with the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Now, why is that funny? That's the same exact college as the next talented prospect we have on this list for you, and that is Rhett Lowder. From power to finesse, we introduce Rhett Lowder, a name that doesn't get nearly enough attention despite what he did after being called up last year. Kind of crazy saying a guy who sports a mid-90s fastball, which is nothing to scoff at, is more of the finesse type, but again, it's 2025, and I feel like anything above 96, 97, that's real heat now, even though, again, mid-90s is pretty respectable. Just like how Lowder and Burns are both from Wake Forest, well, now they're both top prospects in the Reds farm system. The right-hander has an elite changeup and a strong track record of throwing strikes. With the Reds' rotation consistently in flux, we brought this up before, Lowder could step in and immediately provide some much-needed stability. We actually saw Lowder at the major league level last season, made a handful of starts, and looked masterful. You would not know he was just getting his licks in at the major league level. Lowder may not have the pure overpowering stuff of some other young pitchers, but his ability to mix pitches and keep hitters off balance could make him a major factor. He just throws strikes. Let's move on to Jordan Lawler. Lawler might not be a complete dark horse, but with all the attention on other top prospects, figured I'd sneak him in there. He has, relatively speaking, flown under the radar. The Diamondbacks have a young, exciting team, and Lawler's blend of speed, power, and defensive ability could make him a key piece to an offense that was scoring more than anybody else in the 2024 regular season. If he finds consistent at-bats and taps into his offensive upside, he could be a serious Rookie of the Year threat, and I feel like there's a lot of eyes on the Diamondbacks this year, just 2 years removed from their World Series run. Let's move on to Chase Dollander. Dollander has had an up-and-down path as a prospect, but his raw talent and the situation he is in remains undeniable. The Rockies took a chance on his high-octane arsenal, and if he can refine his command, the fastball-slider mix that he sports could play even in Coors Field. The Mile High City, the altitude, the inflated home run numbers that we see at Coors Field, Dollander should be able to get past that. Dollander's strikeout rate has been impressive, though, and the Rockies straight up need help. Colorado has struggled to develop frontline starters, and if Dollander puts it all together, he could be a rare recent success story for them. Wouldn't put him jumping up to the ace spot at some point out of the realm of possibilities either. I mean, Kyle Freeland, all respect to him, he's been there a while, and like most pitchers in Colorado, Freeland has struggled, sticking in the 4 to 5 ERA range. And we wrap up our list of 7 with number 7, Kevin Alcantara. Alcantara has some of the highest upside of any hitter in the Cubs system right now. At 6'6", he's got massive raw power and surprising athleticism for his size. They call him the Jaguar for a reason. Chicago's outfield situation is crowded. It's a logjam, to say the very least. But if Alcantara forces his way into the lineup, his ability to hit for both power and average could make him one of the most exciting rookies in the entire league. He impressed in spring as well, but there's other outfielders like Owen Casey who are competing with Alcantara for literally the exact same spot. Very limited time in the majors last year for Alcantara as he registered a single hit in 10 at-bats. We'll see what 2025 has in store, since that sample size wasn't enough to qualify him as a rookie. These 7 players might not be the favorites, but they all have potential to surprise the league in 2025 for various reasons. Keep an eye on both of them, because every single year, a few unexpected rookies seem to rise to the occasion. If you like minor league baseball, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment any suggestions you have for future videos in the comment section below, and we'll see you in the next one.